The night it began, I could not sleep. The air was heavy, and the moon was hidden behind thick clouds. The village was quiet, too quiet. Even the dogs that usually barked at shadows lay silent. I was sitting outside my hut, listening to the crickets, when I saw him. A tall man with tired eyes, carrying nothing but a dusty calabash tied with rope. He did not greet like other travelers. He just stood at the edge of the firelight, watching me. His eyes looked hollow, as if they had seen too much. I felt fear rise in my chest, but I forced myself to speak. I asked if he was lost. He only asked for water, his voice low, dry, like a man who had not spoken for days. I gave him some. He drank slowly, staring at the ground, then at me. He thanked me, and before I could ask where he was going, he walked into the darkness. His steps made no sound on the path. It was as if the night swallowed him whole. In the morning, I found the calabash at my door. At first, I thought he forgot it. I wanted to leave it by the roadside, but when I touched it, I heard a sound. A whisper. Faint, like someone speaking under the ground. It said, "Dig by the old Iroko tree, dig tonight." My chest grew tight. I dropped the calabash. But when I stepped back, the whisper grew louder, crawling into my ears, like smoke slipping into cracks. I told myself it was my mind playing tricks. But the voice would not stop. That night, when everyone slept, I went to the Iroko tree. The Iroko stood tall at the edge of the village, its roots twisted and wide like the arms of spirits. The moon had returned, full and pale, shining down on me as I carried my hoe. My hands shook, but the whisper in the calabash pushed me forward. I dug. The soil was soft, as if waiting. Each strike of the hoe echoed in my chest. After a while, my hoe struck something hard. My heart pounded. I cleared the dirt with my hands, trembling. It was a clay pot, sealed tight with wax and rope. I broke it open. Inside, gold. Cowries. Old coins that had not been seen for generations. They glowed faintly in the moonlight, as if the night itself was jealous of them. I carried some home. My legs felt weak, my body heavy, but my heart raced with greed and fear at the same time. But when I lay down, the calabash began to whisper again. Not about gold. Not about wealth. It said, "Blood must pay for blood. The debt is not yours, but it will find you." I sat up, sweating. My heart felt smaller, tighter. The shadows on the wall stretched longer than they should. The fire burned low, yet I felt cold. I told myself I imagined it. But the whispers did not stop. From that night, I stopped sleeping. I began to see shadows by the doorway, tall like the stranger. Sometimes they stood still, sometimes they moved closer. At the river, I saw faces under the water, watching me with wide eyes. Faces of people I did not know. When I walked in the market, I heard the sound of shovels digging behind me, though when I turned, there was no one. My neighbors began to notice. They asked why my eyes were red, why I jumped at every sound. I could not tell them. Who would believe me? That a forgotten calabash whispered to me. That gold carried the weight of the dead. Then one evening, I heard it clearly. Return what you took, or your blood will join theirs. The voice was no longer faint. It was strong, sharp, inside my head. It followed me everywhere. I rushed to the Iroko tree. My heart pounded so hard I thought it would burst. I carried the coins in a sack, ready to throw them back. But when I reached the tree, the hole I had dug was gone. The earth was smooth, untouched, as if no hand had ever opened it. Not even a trace remained. I dropped to my knees, digging with my bare hands, but the soil was hard, unbroken. I shouted into the night, begging the stranger to take back what was his. But the forest only answered with silence. And the calabash. It was no longer at my door. But still, at night, I hear the whispers. They slip through the walls, into my ears, into my dreams. And I know, The death is waiting.